breakfast cereal known for fueling heroes and champions, Wheaties is more than 100 years young. And it wouldn't be the breakfast of champions without the famous athletes on the cover of the box. Stars like Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, Michael Phelps, and Simone Biles, just to name a few.
All the big stars and the big names. And GMA3 has the exclusive reveal of their next cover star. And she's accomplished big wins on and off the court and has inspired generations of fans to open their hearts and minds to gender equality in sports. And now for the drum roll. We are excited to reveal the next Wheaties box cover, the sports icon and activist Billie Jean King, everybody! Woo! Nice!
But we have more, because, you know, we have to. What would the celebration be without the actual star? Joining us exclusively to discuss for the first time her picture being on the iconic Wheaties box. Please welcome 39-time champ Billie Jean King.
Billie Jean King! Woo! There she is. There she is.
Hi, DeMarco. How are you?
So
Great. Good to see you.
It's crazy to think this is your first time on the Wheaties box. What's it like to see your picture there?
Well, you have to understand, since I was a child, I was eating Wheaties, and every morning I get up and I come out and I go like this. When I was a kid, breakfast of champions, and I would sit down and eat my Wheaties.
And you would know that it is the breakfast of champions. Yeah. You know, you've done so much for women and girls, especially when it comes to equality. Talk about how far the game has come, and what do you think of the success today in college and the WNBA?
Well, women's sports is really finally the tipping point. People are actually investing in us, not thinking of it as a charity, and that's made all the difference in the world, because people really think it's something now. And with all the different sports doing so well, whether it be the WNBA and college basketball, of course tennis, we're the oldest really. Well, actually golf's the oldest, 1950, but we are really the leaders in women's sports, the tennis players. I mean, we've been getting equal prize money at the Open since '73. So whatever the guy gets, the girl gets. So that's really important. But I think companies have to ask themselves, do we spend as much on women's sports as we do men's sports? I don't think so, not yet. Some do, but it's really, that's the question. Because you want everyone deserves the dream. I don't care, boy, girl, whatever gender you identify with. You want every child to have the dream. Like you have a 2-year-old, right?
Yeah, and I was telling her, my 2-year-old is obsessed.
She's got to have the dream, and the boys have to have the dream. Everybody deserves the dream, I call it. Like we have a new women's ice hockey league, and you see all these little girls running around for the first time. They get even they get tears in their eyes, but the families really do, because they know that the girls didn't have this opportunity.
But how long do you think it's going to take for equal pay to finally arrive? Because when we looked at the salaries of Kate and Clark and some of the others who were going pro, it was a wow factor, and not in a good way.
You know, WNBA is 27 or 8 years old, and the NBA is 78 years old. So we're way behind. We don't get the media attention. That's where the money is. Media equals big contracts. Well, and we're about 14%.
All the work that you put in helping get this equal pay, it transcends not just into sports, but into regular people's lives. Yeah,
sports is an amazing platform to help the world be a better place. And today we're also celebrating the Women's Sports Foundation 50th anniversary, which I founded with the $5,000 check, and we've given over $100 million back to girls for research, advocacy, and community programming. So we're really big on. So we're going to have the lights at the Empire State Building go off, and we're going to have a really great blast later today.
And you've also been an inspiration for HBCUs across the country.
Absolutely. Actually, when we even played Legends, all of our money went to HBCU. So absolutely big believer in the black colleges and universities to excel. Every person, I don't care who you are, what religion, whatever, deserves to have the best that life has to offer.
And that's why we love you. And thanks to you, you've opened so many doors. One more time for Billie Jean King,
finished.
everybody.
We're not finished
She is not done. And by the way, you can find her on the Wheaties box in your cereal aisle this month. One more time for the champion here.
Baby. Breakfast of champions.
Thank you so much for all that you have
done. Oh, it's so cute, man.